Hey everybody, Coffee and Chaos here, and welcome back to episode 9 of my Anno 1800 Let's Play playthrough. I always keep doing that. I want to say Let's Play instead of playthrough. I mean, same difference, but still. I keep messing it up. Anyways, we're here at La Ayachi, and as promised last episode, we're going to be doing... we're just going to focus completely on the New World. I think right now, Old World is pretty much on autopilot. There's not a whole lot that we need to be worrying about. We've got some backups here, which honestly, we're going to solve that really quick while I'm thinking about it by adding one of these loading wharfs, and you're going to notice that everything is going to move quite a bit quicker as we have 50% faster load time. So as all of our schooners pile in, they get loaded and unloaded much quicker. So, maybe later on we'll pop back in to do the loading wharf. We can always come back and focus on a few more of these islands later, but for now, not a primary concern. One thing I will queue up while I'm here, I want these schooners to move to the New World, and we're going to move them to La Ayachi.
She's small, but she's keen.
I think I want to go ahead and move you and you to La Ayachi. Actually, as a matter of fact, we've got a few weapons. I'd rather kind of stock up on them, though.
Ready?
Here we go. I promised you that I was going to be working on something else entirely, and I'm screwing around with other things, but I realized after the fact that there were a couple of things I neglected to do. So, ooh, and I can actually upgrade... Oh my goodness, can we upgrade all of these to large trading posts? What's... Oh yeah, because we have windows. Well, yeah, let's actually do that really quick. It's not that expensive. Don't have any windows here yet. Might not have any trading here. Don't have any steel here. So we've got a shortage of a few goods that we could work on. But overall, getting large trading posts is actually really nice. Fantastic. You two.
Ready.
Tell you what, I'm gonna move you two to La Ayachi as well. And we'll keep you two here. And we're going to queue up 5? Yeah, I think 5 clippers is good enough. That'll actually let us do quite a few goods. So, back to the New World. Last thing we did in the last episode was kind of get this area built up. This is where I kind of foresee our main town being. In fact, I think I'm going to delete a few of these extras that I had planned. And we're going to move some stuff in here. Let's copy another marketplace. Maybe we'll have it, like, right here. Scram, get over there. Want to have one tile in between? Okay. Yes, yes, I know you don't have road access. You'll be fine. And do I care about this? No, I'm not. I'm not going to bother with trying to move all of that. I'm just going to delete, and we're going to start fresh. We're going to stagger some of these homes, have some interesting street layouts. Maybe? Possibly? Yeah. I literally just copy-pasted the same thing. Let's see how far this goes. I'm going to delete a few of these roads here really quick. Yeah, I don't know about this. How far does that extend? Okay, that is the literal end of the line. Okay. You know, if I were to delete that, move this over. Just kind of have a mega block right there. And by the time we add some bricks, we'll be able to extend that. Speaking of, where the hell did we get the bricks from? No, really, where did I get those from? Oh, you know, I must have had that on my ship when I first settled the island. Yeah, okay. So we've got a massive beach here to do a lot with. I think I'm going to grab you. Just going to yoink you over this way. Yeah, and we'll go ahead and put our trading post there with plans to have the oil harbor next to it. Actually, rethinking this. Move it here instead. Yeah, because somewhere in this area we'll be able to add, what's it called? All the extra oil harbor bits. You know, storage and whatnot. Let's see. Sorry, my dog is very curious as to why I am not giving her all of the love and attention right now. Because obviously she deserves it, and I am a terrible human being for not paying attention to her. So, I am properly scolded. Yeah, we'll play with this. We got plenty of time to just change everything around. So, that's going to give us plenty of workforce, so we can kind of jump in and do whatever we want. First things first, we need to get... Well, what we really need is a final location for getting our wood. And you know what? I think up here in the middle of nowhere is going to be a phenomenal place for that, don't you? Let's do this. Road coming out this way. Road coming out this way. Nice. And can I fit a warehouse in here? Yes, I can. And let's go ahead and get our sawmills.
Ceasefire has ended.
I don't feel bad about having a lot of these, as we're going to use quite a bit of wood in this area. And then let's connect the warehouse. Oh, no way. Did I really line that up? Oh, that's freaking beautiful right there. Okay. Gonna delete everything here. Okay, wood handled. Now, sailmakers. We can't really place our sailmakers here. We would need to have them here. So, this island is going to be cotton first, but let's keep working on Malayachi until we're completely out of resources. We do have corn here. That's good to know. Let's see. Where do I want to do a few of these goods? Actually, you know, right here in the harbor area, we'll do this. I'm going to delete a few of these things. And the poncho darner does fit here. And I will copy that down. You know, I think I could actually have a back alley. Let's do that. I won't upgrade this road. I'll eventually have brick roads going around the outside there, but I'm not going to upgrade the middle because it's going to be like a back alley. So that'll be cool. And let's go ahead and get... Actually, you know, this road right here leading up, we could use that.
You should go sit in the shade, boss.
And we need Obreros before we do anything else. Oh, you're joking.
A fire broke out.
3, 4. Oh, there we go. That works. What do you mean promotion not possible? 6 wood? Seriously? Alright then. Well, I guess that does it for this island. Let's head down here. I'm glad I set these up right before I went to bed last night. After the episode, I did go ahead and set up sawmills on all the islands just to get a little bit of wood production going. Pretty much all I did before going to bed. We got plenty of Jornaleros here, and we're getting... Oh, everything we need.
You're not too important to help an old man up a hill.
No, I'm not. But I might be too important to find Miguel. Where's Miguel? It's the ultimate game of Where's Waldo. So, where is he going to be? Child is looking for help at one of your chapels. Oh, he's actually... Oh, there he is. Sweet. Go away. Give me the reward.
Feeling really proud.
Quality cotton seeds. So we can just throw it on any island to get some cotton going. That's something. I think... Yeah, I think it's time to get some Obreros here. I don't want to go too overboard, but at the same time...
A new milestone.
Ah, we have unlocked the Hacienda. All right. We're gonna need to start getting some bricks on our islands.
Help you build something better.
I hope so. That is the plan. So, with the Obreras, we need wood and brick to get our Hacienda. We need a lot of wood and brick to get the Hacienda, but it's going to allow us to do so much. Especially on this island, I'm kind of thinking we might need to have a centrally located Hacienda. Ooh, I got twisted around there. I thought this was side to side. Let's say we did a Hacienda just about like this. Oh yeah. Oh no. Go out there. I will need to disperse some of these fields. Oh, really? Can I not wrap a road all the way around? No, I cannot. That is the only gold mine that we have there. So, biggest thing that we can make here that we can export everywhere else is going to end up being rum. So, what I think I need... Unfortunately, I really need to build over to this other beach.
Constructed.
And that means I'm going to have to spend 40 wood to get across. So, you know what? we'll do this big project now and save ourselves in the future. I will go ahead and cut the road like that. There we go. Alright, so we got access to our beaches. I think I would like to move our plantain stuff over. Let's go ahead and figure this out. Yeah, it doesn't look like I can do that. Alright, now I can cram a few of these in. Aw, you're joking me. Can I move you over to the side a little bit? No. Not that far. Damn. If only I could go just a little bit further. So that'll go that far. That'll go that far. 1, 2, 3, 4. Can I move you out one tile? No. But what I can do is move this road back one tile. Delete that. Let's go ahead and add a warehouse. I like having the flags facing out towards the water. Let's go ahead and grab the key. The key, the key. Actually, that's... Huh. Yeah, I could make the key look a little bit better. No, that's actually about right.
From its voyage. Your ship has returned from its voyage.
Looks like our ships have arrived. Yeah, we'll do something like that. That's all right. Ruins in your cities? Where? Ah! Oh! Okay. Corn Hub is on fire. There's been too much friction.
Your city has grown more beautiful. The people celebrate your leadership.
Ah. I knew we should have imported some lube. Damn it, man.
Thicker than the usual smoke.
Oh yeah, it's all burning down. Yes, firefighters, please mobilize. Yeah, just a small
Your
fire.
ship has returned from its voyage. Ship constructed.
Okay,
The fire left.
we have put the fire in Corn Hub out. Is there anything else destroyed? No, I'm pressing J, nothing else is destroyed. So, let's go back to the New World, where I'm still playing
Ceasefire has ended.
with the harbor. Ooh, you know what? This is going to take me a minute. It always does. Because it's a little tricky to figure out how to do this type of wall? What do you mean under attack? Where?
Stations.
Oh, damn it. Anne. Anne?
Ship
Stop it.
under attack.
Stop it, Anne.
Call that a storm.
Ah.
Rah, 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 you big
Oh,
no deal dog.
okay, Anne. What about a peace treaty? Can I get a peace treaty with her? My routes has an issue. Yeah, no kidding. Oh, speaking of, while I'm looking at it, no, not this one. I was just curious if that was one of the areas I had an issue with. Oh, yes, that was something that was mentioned to me. I need to take this route and place it into Les Amis. I forget who it was that called that out in the comments, but you know who you are. Feel free to shout out in the comments so everybody can see your name. Thank you very much, sir. Very much appreciated. We're going to go back to the New World again. Alright, let's see. Yeah, we could actually do that right there. Oh, I can actually add a few more and not end up with cargo? Going diagonally? No way. And I think I would like to have some guns here eventually. Might just do something like some mounted guns out on the end of the harbor. That actually looks really good. And can I place another one kind of back here? That's not half bad. I'm actually pretty satisfied with that. Alright. So, we can actually move our industries over here. Let's get a small warehouse built. And what will it take for these? Good grief, 36 wood? Oh, yeah, 6 apiece. You know what? Better to do it now. Oh, for goodness sakes. Okay. Losing a few of my farms, but that's okay. Now, you are going to end up going over here. Let's see. Put one of those there. Sort of a back door there. I'd kind of like to have... I don't know, how many of these can I fit in one spot? Can't quite fit all of them there. Can't fit them there either. Yeah, there's the end of the beach, as it were. We could put another one over here. Let's actually move you down one tile. And we'll have roads going on either side.
Ship constructed.
Playing with ideas here. What if we did something like that instead? Ooh. That's actually not half bad. There we go. They're kind of established in pairs. With the exception of these two, but that's actually not bad. And then let's grab you. Oh. Banana farm. Plantain farm.
Watch.
And I'm actually going to rotate you because that right there is considered... I consider that the front with that little corner that's got all the bananas and plantains, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to always call it bananas. I can't tell the difference with that picture. It looks like a bundle of bananas. So, don't judge me too harshly. Do I want to do my thing where I add the extra fields? Am I going to end up getting tractor barns on this? And the answer to that is... Yeah, I think I will. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. So, let's say... Let's actually move you over here. Let's do this. If we're going to have a plantation, we're going to have a plantation. Talk to me, buddy. Still left to burn? Hey, I put out the friction fire. Not me personally, but my firefighters did. They had to finish their photo shoot first. But the fire was eventually put out. Go. You know, I'm actually going to delete a few of those fields there. Just kind of wrap a road around that. Alright, we're still doing good. Arguing with myself. You know, I think... Okay, so here's the plan. I want to go a little overboard on the plantains here, because I would like this island to help supply any other islands with plantains. I'd also like this island to help supply any other islands with their rum needs. Although... with the haciendas, we're not going to be anywhere near as limited on sugarcane, coffee, any of that. Where's the damn hacienda farm? Okay. Wait, will it let me build the hacienda farm? Got twisted around there. Hang on. What? No warehouse? No way. Will this actually work? Oh, it's outside Hacienda range. Oh, they tricked me. Okay. I got so excited. Okay, here's what I'm going to do. Temporarily speaking, I'm just going to plan that I'm going to have to rebuild these farms eventually. I'm not going to sit here and stress too much to try and make it perfect. I'm breaking from my own habits because we're not that far away from unlocking the tractor barns. Alright, that is going to be plantains for days.
Ship constructed.
Ready
Now.
for assignment.
We want to come over here. And we're going to create a route. So, Laiachi is actually going to be the primary here. But Macau, what are we going to load first? I think we're going to load our fried plantains. And you know what? Any extra ponchos that we have, we could load. You know, it's not going to take that many ponchos. We could localize ponchos on each island. But we could still bring the extras here to be traded off. So that's actually okay. And we'll drop those off at Laiachi. So it's going to be fried... Whoa, caps lock. Fried plantains. And ponchos. So let's go ahead and add the starfish. Now we need to add create new group. Rename the group. Laiachi. And this is Macau. Great. And we're going to do the same thing with a couple of others, aren't we? Yeah, so those two are the only two that can actually make plantains. So let's get a trade route. I'm going to go ahead and establish this stuff now. Fried plantains. And ponchos. Tombola will load ponchos and we'll unload them here because any extras it has it can bring over. Now in Tombola we're going to have fried plantain set as a balancing route. Any extras will get loaded up. We'll drop up to 50 tons. After that 50 tons is done, if there is anything extra, it'll pick it back up, bring it back over to Laiachi, and eventually the ship will end up full of 50 tons and will only move a few at a time, but it will be our balancing route. So again, fried plantains and ponchos. And we're going to create a new group. We're going to add a ship, the Morning Dew. You. Rename group. So, Laiachi. And this island is Tombola. Excellent. And one more. Wow. Jean LaFortune is circling that island. It does make me just a little nervous. Create a new group. Fried plantains. Now, oops, and ponchos. This island is a little bit more limited. What I'm thinking I'm going to do, Laiachi will pick these up. It'll be a balancing route with that. And you know what? We're going to do the same thing with ponchos. And let's add the Neptune's gift. And you are going to be renamed to Laiachi. To... what is this called? Oh, hell no. San Martellino. That is... Oh, Yeah, no. San Martinelli. No, that's more Italian. Martinello. Martellino. Martinello. Yeah, we're just gonna go with it. San Martinello. We're gonna ride with it. Okay. So everybody's gonna be satisfied. We're not gonna worry about creating a whole lot of goods here because with this being such a small island, we're limited in what we can do. There's not a whole lot of space for farms. In fact, I think what I might specialize in here is getting a little bit of a population, an Obrero population, and see if we can't get enough Obreros on here to satisfy them and exploit all of the gold mines and the clay deposit. Probably going to be our best bet. Now, over here,
Really celebrate.
first things first, we need to set our minimum stocks on all islands. So let's go across the board. We're going to get this done. Ooh, we can upgrade our trading post, and so I shall, because I need that here. There we go. Okay, first 3 of our major trade goods done. Good, good, good. And same thing here. Excellent. We don't need this extra building, so we're going to get rid of it.
Awaiting new horizons.
And with this being the capital, I think I want to go ahead and start exploiting these guys first. What are we looking like for our ponchos? We need more stuff. Just across the board, need more stuff here. We can't get... Oh no, you know, I just realized something. None of our islands have pearls. Right? 2, 3, 4. Yeah, no pearls. There are pearls here at Ad Infinitum. So, pearl abundance there. Monhausen over here. This is my favorite island to build on. I love this double crescent. I would love to have an island here. But, damn it, Carl Leonard. No, this island over here has pearls, so if we wanted to, we could run down here and capture that really quick. And Scherbenstadt. Yeah, sure. Let's try and say that 3 times fast. So, where can I put all of my sugarcane farms? I think I'm going to run this down here. Let's just plan to have a few of these. I'm going to delete some of the fields. And here I actually will build the extra fields because it's going to look better. I'll delete that. Run a road out there. Perfect. There's sometimes that I'd just rather have the extra fields to make everything look better. Yeah, I know. It uses up more space. I know some people get butthurt about that. It's fine. It's not gonna hurt anything. You don't always have to min-max, guys. Sometimes you can do stuff for fun. You know, fun. That thing that we try to have when we play video games. Okay, well, at least me. I know it's a German video game, so it's no laughing matter. Alright. One, two, three, four. Let's get another one here. Ooh, actually can't fit that. What if I did something like this? There we go. Nice. So that's going to be 6 of them. Do I want to go up to like 10? I could go all the way to 10. That'll be enough for 10 rum distilleries, which would be crazy. But I could also do 10 of the Hacienda rum distilleries, which is very doable.
Just say the word.
Now, that's not quite reaching, so I will go 1, 2, oops. 1, 2, let's say 3 tiles. And we will add the extra fields that we lost. There they go. You know what? I'm going to say 6 sugarcane plantations is probably enough. I'm going to go down here to our rum distilleries. Now, what's considered the front of this building? That is interesting. Yeah, I suppose I could see that.
The non-aggression pact has ended.
Is that okay, or would I rather have it somewhere else? What if I did this? That almost fits. In fact, you know what? Oh, look at this. Yep, that's the one. I can't quite fit 6 in there, though. So, tell you what. I'm going to do that. Cut a street right there. Cut a street here, down, and over. Wrapping all of those buildings. Delete this. And we're going to add a warehouse here. Now, something I need to start looking for, though. We've got oil here. And this is the harbor. There is not another one to go to. So, I may have to rethink this slightly. Yeah, I'm gonna need space to get... Okay, what about this? No. I'm trying to figure how I can squeeze some rail in here. I could do just side-by-side bridges, but I need a little bit more space, actually. I would like to have the oil harbor over here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. This is the oil harbor space, which means you cannot go here. Oh, but look at this. Ah, damn it. No, that works. Okay, I completely missed twice in a row, but there we go. And we're gonna move you back up here, you back up there, and we could still get... Ah, you know what? That's fine. We'll add some other decorations in here. In fact, if I were to go to something like this, can we use these old world decorations to kind of spice it up? Maybe. Maybe just a little bit. Maybe it doesn't fit perfectly here, but it's not terrible either. Alright, so warehouse is up. Delete that one. And we'll just need to get some more wood here, so that's not too bad. Everybody on the island is drinking their rum. They're happy. We do need some more Obreros. How are we looking for goods? Everything's supplied, save for tortillas. Where's another place? You know what? I'm gonna move Senor Alpaca Farm over there. And you are going right there. Let's wrap that. Actually, even better. What's considered the front on this again? I don't remember. I think that's considered the front. Yeah, front facing the railroad tracks. Perfect. And all we need to do is add a silo, maybe another alpaca farm or two. We'll be perfectly satisfied here. And we'd even be able to get the, what is it, the fancy hats. The bombins. Bowler hats. So that's not too bad. Looks like I can't get the tortilla maker until we actually get our bricks started, so let's make it happen. Tie in there. Add those. And we'll throw a warehouse in here. Perfect. Ooh, and there's actually another one. So, we're going and using our very first, whatchamacallums, Obreros, to ensure that we actually have all the bricks that we need. Oof, and we're short. So, it's time to go ahead and upgrade a few of those. Let's add a few more homes. Let's move you to where you can actually supply the rum buildings. Bing, bang, boom. And now we just need more wood. Looks like we have enough population.
There must be input for output.
We have the first bricks being made. And it's just a matter of time until that's actually done. Are we exporting rum yet? No. So we could actually grab, say, from here to here. Bulk good that we really want to move is going to be rum. Don't think we really need more than that at this point, so we'll say rum slash something. Maybe we double up on the rum. Not sure yet. Let's add this and Layache to Macau. So that's on the way. We didn't have another good here that we could move, did we? Nope, just those three. Technically, we could have a wood route again, just like we've had elsewhere. Kind of balance things out, but we're not quite there yet. We could. This is something I actually do want to do. Laayachi, you're going to pick up excess fried plantains, and you're going to sell them to Isabella Sarmento. You'll add the Industrious, which is an appropriate name. Fried plantains. And we're going to create a new group. And what's her little island called? El Puerto. Where is it? There we go. Rename group. La Ayachi to El Puerto. I said that like such an American. We are going to take this to El Puerto. Donde está? I don't know. I can't come up with anything else to go with this. So let's see. Do we have enough for the tortilla maker yet? No. And wow, the tortilla maker needs 100 Obreros just to man it. We could go ahead. It's going to be 2 corn farms. Let's do 1 there, 1 there. Yeah, these islands I am absolutely going to need to bright harvest the hell out of them. Or Hacienda the hell out of them. Because I am already running low on space. I think the Hacienda will be the saving grace. Alright, and cattle farm. Can we make this happen? Barely. This is going to be tight. Delete a few of those. Ooh. Yeah, that was close. Okay. Let's get a little bit of wood. I'm going to turn that down for a moment. And turn that off for a moment. Let's make sure we have just enough population.
My Monica never...
to go ahead and run the tortilla maker. There comes the first little bit of beef. And we should start seeing... Come on, tortilla maker. There it goes. It's in full swing. And it's out. But we only need... Yeah, we need like less than 1 ton per minute, so that's going to be more than enough.
I dreamed of this.
And that'll satisfy the Obreros. So satisfaction is going up. We're starting to see some more Obreros coming in. And how much do we need for coffee? Yikes. We need a little bit more. How can I start exploiting different areas of this island? The tricky part is I just don't have a lot of space. This is actually a relatively small place.
There's nowhere to take it.
What if I move... Well, how far can you go? Jeez, what if... Okay, hang on. We're gonna brick road this. Oh, good grief. That is literally just enough. Okay, so this is for wood production on the island. For lumber production, I should say. And now these... Overlap that. These are going to be to produce enough wood for our other industries. Yeah, it's just enough. So is that 4, 8, 12, 16? So that's actually... Wait. 16 per minute. And these are using 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12 per minute. So yeah, that's actually perfect. We can get rid of this nonsense here. We can go ahead and get more Jornaleros. And you know what? I hate this layout. I need to improve this. So tell you what. We're actually going to slow things down. I might regret this. Let's see. How am I looking on the basic goods? I've got tons of the basic goods. Alright, so you're going to think I'm crazy here. And it might be crazy. But we're going to move a few things. It's for the greater good. Trust me. A more dangerous statement has never been made. But yet, here we are. Delete all of that. Okay. We're actually going to go with the 10 by 10 building style. I've done that before with other playthroughs, and I think here in the new world, it actually works out really well. Let's put you here. Gonna run a road back there. Come up this way. Alright, now you... We're going to make this block into the one that's going to supply our goods, because we're going to have plenty of space in here for the marketplace. And we will go ahead and do what we did before. Let's go ahead and add chapel. I'm actually going to put this somewhere like there. What else do we need? We don't quite have the boxing arena. Let's make sure we get our Jornaleros back.
This is not worth.
And we will go ahead... Let's actually do that. Delete some cornfields and add some cornfields. Ooh, that's living right on the edge. But damn it, it fit. Not bad. And how are we looking for satisfaction? Actually, that right there will pretty much get there. I think I'm going to make the front steps here. And we will add a couple of those. Yeah, we'll kind of wrap that there. Nah. I'm going to leave the corners and I'll add some plants there. In fact... let's put it back on normal speed. Do they have anything more like a city decoration? I'd kind of like a more specific... Ooh, that is very much old world. I kind of wanted to have trees that were centered. Let's go with a pair of threes. And we'll do the same thing back here, but just with larger grove. And same thing here. Actually, you know what? Palm trees all around. You get a palm tree. You get a palm tree. Everybody gets a palm tree. Yeah, that pretty much gets it.
La felicidad.
Alright, so... Still have enough goods to satisfy these guys. We're short about 200 Jornaleros. So let's fast forward a bit. they're still producing a little bit, I think. Oh no, they're full. Yes, they're not going to be doing too much.
Bring us the horizon.
Yeah, everything is
where
still
the
running.
fire of freedom rises.
Photography quest? Sure, we can do that really quick. A quick picture of your harbor. Some easy money.
You have done a beautiful thing this day.
You're very welcome. Okay. I'd really like to add... I need a few more of them, though. Come on, show me the wood. Okay, context, but still. Alright, we're at a net positive. And I think... Oh! I can actually delete that. Let's just upgrade you first. Can I move you there? And I'm going to upgrade starting from the harbor here and over. For any of our Obreros. And surely we can't be that far away. We're like 1 or 2 away. There we go. We've unlocked it. Let's get our boxing arena.
Some of us have to live by the sword.
And a war declaration.
You are so
Now,
generous.
I'll go ahead and pay you off so I don't have to fight you. Let's see. Now the downside is... not sure what would be the front of this. Tell you what, let's call it... this corner right here. We'll actually build a road all the way around. And I will surround it with houses. Yeah, looks like that's about all I can add. So now we're just short on wood. We get a little bit more wood, we'll be able to satisfy all of their needs. We need to get some more ponchos here, but man, we're already running almost an hour and 10 minutes. It's amazing how quickly time flies, but we did more than I was hoping to do. We got all the way to our Obreros on a couple of islands. We're ready for our coffee, which we'll be able to make down in La Ayachi. Or in Tombola. Just depends on what I decide to do. Speaking of, coffee itself. Ooh, the production requires Obreros. You know, I think that means we need to develop La Ayachi. Perhaps we have Jornaleros on other islands making the farming goods, and Obreros on this island focusing on producing the high-end goods. We're going to need both populations on most islands just because we're going to have things like oil, we're going to have gold deposits, we're going to have clay deposits, all these things that we're going to want to exploit. Trying to think, what else are we going to need? And locally, we can have tortilla makers on each island. We can have most of the local goods required. But yeah, next episode, I think I would like to go ahead and start working on getting our cotton. Oh, and before I go, I did just remember something. We can set up one last trade route. And this is going to be the first of its kind. Going from La Ayachi to our capital in Long Rock. And your entire goal is to be loaded up with as much rum as possible and drop it off at Long Rock. And we will go ahead and use... where is it? Ooh, I actually don't have a free clipper. But that is going to be our rum, and we're going to create a brand new group. And you are specifically New World to Old World. So this group is going to be for all international trades between New World and Old World. So our rum, we're going to need to have one, say, for New World, Old World, and let's go ahead and add that. Laiachi. Oh, actually, I don't want to add the ship yet. Let's add that to Long Rock. What other goods are we going to need? We need... There we go. Cotton fabric. Can fill that up. So we have the islands, we have the proper route, we have the name. We could even add the ship if we wanted to, and then we wouldn't have to worry about it after this point. You know what? Screw it. Let's go ahead and get it done. They're not going to move anything, but it actually will solve that problem in the future. I know I'm running super late now on this episode, so you guys get a little bit of bonus time. Let's add something. What else are we going to move? We need to move... Well, we'll need to move some construction goods. That's something that we're going to have to do. So let's get our steel beams. No. Actually... Yeah, no. We need steel beams and windows. Or, better yet, steel beam, window, reinforced concrete, and steam motors. Because all of this is produced in the old world and will come over here. And if I ever get the chance, I would like to add weapons to this. And maybe bricks to have them coming back from the new world, because we can easily make bricks. So one day, we're going to trade up from the Clipper, and we're going to make this into a cargo ship route, which most of our international routes will be. We're going to use Clipper for some international routes, but long term, we're definitely going to want to have something else. I am going to move the beacons a little bit. There we go. Right-hand traffic. That's not right-hand traffic. You're drunk, coffee. Go home. There we go. Okay, now they're kind of overlapping. That's what I was trying to go for. I'm just going to label this as construction goods. And it's on the proper route. Yes. And before we go, is there anything else that we're going to haul back? I keep thinking that I'm forgetting something. Oh, of course. Coffee. And sewing machines. So we're going to bring coffee back to the old world. Bum, bum, bum. Add a ship. Coffee. There we go. After coffee, there's really nothing else that we're going to move just yet. It's going to be a long time till we move cigars, champagne, chocolate. Well, I don't know about champagne, but cigars and chocolate. We're not there yet, which is okay. That's totally fine. And I don't think we're going to move any raw goods or intermediate goods. So the only other thing is eventually we'll probably have a couple of ships dedicated to moving bricks, because you could just make so many bricks in the New World. Or at the very least, maybe clay. So, the nice thing about this, another thing that I haven't really talked about a whole lot. So, on this trade lane, going back and forth to the old world, if we need to increase our throughput on that lane, especially on a longer lane like this, the nice thing is all you have to do is add another ship. And you can just keep doing that over and over and over again to get as much throughput as you need. And you can even time it out to where you space out how often the ships go. Like, you know, you could sit for a few minutes and stagger how often those ships actually get dispersed. But in any case, I have been here way too long. I've been yapping for way too long, and it is well past my bedtime. One more thing before we go. I feel like it's the classic one more turn situation. So, I've been Coffee and Chaos. Thank you so much for being here. If you want to support the channel, best way you can do that is to drop a sub, click that sub button, smash that sub button, however you want to call it. Be sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe on the video. I do respond to all of the comments. And another thing that has not been, a lot of people don't seem to understand, if you ever need a link to find my Twitch channel, to find my Discord, to find this entire playlist, all of these videos are in a very convenient playlist. All of that is down below in the description. So check out the description, and while you're down there, click that sub button. And I will catch you guys in the next episode. Bye-bye.